Hey, what's up everyone? Let's talk some Halloween. We got some pretty big updates to talk about here. So, first things first. Total Film, which is a film magazine, is doing a Halloween Kills exclusive issue. It's going to focus a lot on Halloween Kills, and I think this was supposed to come out sometime last year, but of course, due to the unfortunate delay, that didn't happen. But now we are getting it, and I'm truly happy because here we finally have some interesting things to talk about, some interesting images to show off, and I'm really pleased with what we've been seeing. We did get this really cool image, the cover image. Now there's two versions of this cover, one of which is Michael Myers. He's colored in orange and he has a knife. I like that cover, but I personally just like this cover a bit better, the one that everyone's really talking about. This is just Michael Myers just looking at us. It's a nice little promo picture. It's basically the best shot we're going to get of the mask, basically because it's clear and it shows all the burns and everything. I think this is the best image in terms of, you know, this is the real look of Myers in this film, you know, because in the movie we might not get as good of a look. I mean, I think we might, but nothing this clear. We're either going to get shots that are solely focused on the burn scars for effect or whatever, but in the movie I don't think we'll ever really see the mask this clear unless it's a close-up shot that is trying to really focus on the burns. But I love this picture. I think it's really cool. It's a great promo shot, and I could not have asked for a nicer picture. The point of it is to show us what the mask looks like. So nothing too much on that topic. It's just it's a great picture, great look at the shape, and what his new burn mask is. The 2018 mask I truly love, but with this burn scar, I don't know. I love the burns on it. I think that makes it look even cooler. I love it so much. I don't know why. I just do. Now moving on, Total Film did give us 3 new images. And it's not that these images aren't cool, I love them, but it's kind of stuff we've seen before. We've seen this all in the trailers. Here, the first one, we have Michael killing the firefighter, the one he lifts up in the air, impaling with the Halligan. And this is a really cool shot. I don't know if this is an actual screenshot from the movie. I don't think so because of the angle. We kind of see this shot in the trailer. But this is a really cool image. This is such a cool shot. This is definitely an image of the shape that everyone loves. I've heard nothing but good things about it. The next image is of the 3 Strode women. They're in the truck. I think they might actually be at Haddonfield Memorial in their parking lot. In this image, it's hard to tell, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is, just given the direction they're looking in. Again, another cool promo pic, and this one I think is actually kind of staged, but nevertheless it's pretty cool. It's Michael attacking Cameron Elam. This is another moment we see in the trailer directly, so again, it's nothing that we haven't seen before, but this is a staged photo, but that doesn't change anything really. It's Halloween Kills talk in Total Film. They do have some interviews with David Gordon Green, Danny McBride, Malek Akkad, and Jamie Lee Curtis. I don't really know everything that's said. Let's talk about what Jamie Lee Curtis said about Halloween Ends being the last time she's playing Laurie Strode. I don't have a problem with that. I think Laurie Strode is a character we've seen a lot in Halloween, and I think it's time for her to go. We've seen her a lot, and I think the franchise is almost depending on Laurie at this point, and I think that's a bad thing. Laurie's a great character. I just think she's had her course a long time ago, actually. She's had her turn. I think we need to bring in new, fresh characters for Halloween and move on. But regardless, Jamie Lee Curtis does say Halloween Ends will probably be the last time she plays Laurie Strode, which I think we can all assume. I mean, I don't look at this as breaking news. That's just something that it's nice to finally hear it, though, from Jamie, because obviously we don't know, but now we do, so. Now, this kind of goes into both the new interviews topic and the Halloween Ends update. David Gordon Green, he tells a lot about Halloween Kills, but he also gives us some tidbits about Halloween Ends. So does Malek Akkad. Everyone is saying that Halloween Ends is a much smaller film, smaller than 2018 actually, from what I hear. And that is it makes me curious. I wonder what that's all about. I can't necessarily imagine what that'll be like. I guess we'll just wait and see. Hopefully next year we'll be seeing Halloween Ends and seeing what all this talk is all about. I'm interested, though. I really am. I'm very curious as to what that means. But what David Gordon Green also said about Halloween Ends is kind of a hot topic right now, is that Halloween Ends is actually going to be taking place a few years later. No, not on the same night. Yeah, as we all thought, Halloween Ends was going to take place the same night as Halloween 2018 and Halloween Kills. That is no longer the case. According to David Gordon Green, that was the plan. They were going to do that, but due to the pandemic, they've had extra time to think, and they must have thought of a better direction. And I'm a little mixed on this. Now, when you say a few years, it's not going to be, I mean, I don't know if it's going to be 1 year or two, maybe three, I have no idea. But that seems to be the case. It's going to be a few years later. I think it opens a few doors for something else that maybe couldn't have happened in the original script for Halloween Ends that takes place the same night. And I think this is a good idea in some terms. There were some things that I think actually work better because of this time jump, but there are also some things that I'm a little nervous about because now I would assume that they would have a 10, maybe 15-minute opener concluding Halloween Night 2018. It's only fitting because that's the 40-year anniversary. It makes sense to finish it out with a bang and have it feel a little closer, but a little open ending, of course, for 2018. So that way we know Michael Myers is coming back, and then boom, we time jump to how many years later, and we kind of start fresh. But that's the thing that worries me. Are we going to be seeing the same movie as 2018? Because some of it is going to be a reestablisher. So that is the only thing that concerns me, but I understand why they did it, because there's a lot of things like actors aging, this and that, and there's a few things, like I said, that I think actually work because of this time jump, and they no longer have to worry about that. But I'm curious to see what happens. I really am. I'm, like I said, a little mixed on it, and this is just like, I went through the whole, ever since Ends was announced, we all knew that it was probably going to take place the same night as Kills, and now that that's no longer the case, we're just kind of like, okay, what now? Well, we're not even... Kills isn't even out yet. It's going to be out very soon. I think we have less than 90 days. We're around 86, 85 days. It's getting closer, guys. Every day that goes by, it's getting closer. Very excited. But let's get through Halloween Kills first. But it's obviously confirmed that Ends will now take place a few years later, and I'm curious. I just hope they do it the right way. There's a lot of things they have to figure out, but I trust Green and McBride. They're great writers. I trust what they're doing, and if they feel this is the way to go, then that's great. I can't wait to see what they come up with. But like I said, they better have a good way to conclude Halloween Night 2018, and kind of make it feel like, concluding what happened in 2018 in Kills. And I know some people were thinking maybe it's a little impossible to have all three films take place the same night. It didn't bother me. I feel that's one big story you're telling. It didn't bother me, though, but, I guess, like I said, McBride and Green, they thought of something better. And like I said, if they think it's the direction they should go, then I'm for it. I support them. I can't wait to see what they come up with. Now, I bet all of the stuff they wrote, like all the action, the ideas, the dialogue and such for Halloween Ends, when it was supposed to take place the same night, I bet they're all going to transfer that to this new screenplay, but, accommodate the time jump and everything. But it might not be too different from what we were originally supposed to get, but there is some difference because now there's a time jump and there's some extra stuff to write. But that's just my opinion. So, what do you guys think about all this? What do you guys think of the new images, the interviews we were given, and what do you guys think about this Halloween Ends time jump? I'm a little curious, but we have to get through Halloween Kills first. But I am curious, and I believe it'll be good. Let's just wait and see. Anyway, I'm the Spookster. I'll see you around the next time.